So students, let us quickly review what all we have studied today in this class. Today we had derived the formula for acceleration due to gravity. Here for deriving this formula, that is the formula for acceleration due to gravity, we had assumed the earth to be a sphere. Actually, earth is not a sphere, it is oblong in shape, that is flattened at the poles and bulged at the equator. But for this derivation, we have assumed the earth to be a sphere. Now, there is force of gravitation exerted by the earth on the body, and hence the magnitude of this force is given by Newton's law of gravitation, that is universal law of gravitation, and it is written as F is equal to capital G, where G is a gravitational constant, capital M small m upon r plus h the whole square, where r plus h is the total distance of the object from the center of the earth. Now, the force of gravitation exerted by the earth on the body can also be given by the formula F equal to ma. Instead of a, we have to write small g, because a is acceleration and here acceleration is small g, that is acceleration due to gravity. Therefore, F is equal to mg. Now both the formulas, that is the formula from universal law of gravitation and formula from the force equation, both of them indicate the magnitude of force of gravitation exerted by the earth on the body, and hence equating the right hand sides of both the formula, we get small g is equal to capital G capital M upon r plus h the whole square. If the body is situated very close to the surface of the earth, it is above the earth but very close to the earth, then h becomes 0 as compared to r. R is the radius of the earth and it is much bigger than small h. So neglecting h, we get small g is equal to capital G capital M upon r square. Capital G, capital M, capital R, all are constants. Therefore, substituting the values of g, m and r, we get the value of small g as 9.8 meter per second square or 10 meter per second square. But this constant value of small g is used only for solving problems. Actually, the value of small g is not constant. It goes on changing from place to place. What are the various factors that cause variation in the value of acceleration due to gravity small g? That we will discuss now. So, the value of acceleration due to gravity changes because of the shape of the earth. During this discussion, we use the formula for g as small g is equal to capital G capital M upon r square, and not small g is equal to capital G capital M upon r plus h the whole square. Why is this so? Because the factor h comes only when we are going above the surface of the earth. Now we are not going above the surface of the earth, we are only on the surface of the earth at the pole or at the equator. Now, since the shape of the earth is oval or oblong, that is flattened at the poles and bulged at the equator, therefore the distance of the pole from the center is less than the distance of the equator from the center. So the polar radius is less and equatorial radius is more. Now the radius factor is in the denominator. Less the value of r, more will be the value of g, and more the value of r, less will be the value of g, and therefore the value of g is more at the poles because the polar radius is less, and the value of g will be less at the equator because the equatorial radius is more. Then value of g changes with height as we go above the surface of the earth. More and more, the more we go above the surface of the earth, r plus h becomes more and more, and hence the value of g decreases. तो जैसे जैसे हम अर्थ से अवे जाते जाएंगे, दूर दूर जाएंगे, r प्लस h ज़्यादा होते जाएगा और g की वैल्यू कम होते जाएगी. Then value of g decreases as we go deep inside the earth. Why is this so? Because हम अर्थ के सेंटर की ओर जा रहे हैं खुद ब खुद, तो अर्थ को हमें खींचने के लिए ज़्यादा मेहनत, ज़्यादा फोर्स लगाना नहीं पड़ेगा, and hence the value of force decreases as we go deep inside the earth. The force exerted by the earth on the body will be less, and hence फोर्स कम होते जा रहा है तो बॉडी में एक्सेलरेशन भी कम होते जाएगा. जब हम सेंटर पर पहुंच जाएंगे, फोर्स पूरा ज़ीरो हो जाएगा और वैल्यू ऑफ जी भी पूरा ज़ीरो हो जाएगा. So value of G decreases when we go deep inside the earth. So I hope you enjoyed today's class. You have understood everything. Solve the questions that I have given you for homework. Write their answers, complete your work, and enjoy studying. Thank you.